Thanks for joining us again on The Perspective. I'm Florence Armin. We're still talking to Signmark. But in the last segment, we're joined by one of Swedish's best musician, Adam Tensta, correct?
Yes.
Adam, here's a little question I want to ask you. What is it like working with Signmark? Is he a hard, difficult person? Is he funny? Does he give you a hard time?
I mean, he is funny and charming, but
Look
also
at him giving you that smile.
also very serious when it comes to work and the message he wants to convey. Of course, that's part of the reason I chose to work with him, because I'm about pushing culture forward, of course, and also bridging the gap between hearing and non-hearing. So it was an absolute honor when he asked if I can be part of it.
Were you aware of his music, of his work prior to him asking you to?
Yeah. We met backstage at a show in Tampere a couple years back, and we kept in touch. And then just last year, he contacted me for the Silent Shop album.
Okay. Now you will be performing together tonight and also on Thursday and also Saturday at the ASEAN Literary Festival.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about what you're going to do there?
The best way to know what we're going to do is to come to see us. We have videos in YouTube and so on, but that's enough. You have to be there to see, to experience. We promise to give an experience to everyone that is coming. Let the Twitter spread the word.
Will this be for your first visit to Asia, ASEAN for that matter? Is this your first time in Jakarta?
First time in Indonesia, Jakarta, yes. Beautiful country. I hope to be back soon, since this trip was kind of short, just 6 days. But we did this show in China a couple months back, so it's the second time in Asia.
So you've been working with Signmark for a while now? Yeah. Doing
a bunch of tours. He's a popular guy, you know.
And now he is, and so you. Okay, so what are the similarities that you can find besides having a share of language of music, emotions of music, you and Signmark and perhaps any other musicians?
I mean, personally, for me, music is about telling your story, telling maybe a story for people to relate to. And it's, you know, it's a privilege to get to do that, since a lot of my friends and a lot of people from my area never get to talk, you know, in front of an audience or even have the chance to make a difference. So I think that's the most common thing between me and Signmark is the story we want to convey and the changes we want to make, you know.
And you think you've made that impact along the way as you leave trails behind and messages and inspirations?
I mean, yeah, hopefully. My main objective is to open as many doors as possible for people coming after, you know.
Of the Signmark. So what do you expect? I know you've seen many types of audiences in countries you've traveled, but would there be any expectation? What kind of crowd you expect to see here in Indonesia?
I'm sure that Indonesians love music. For ballet dancing is one good example. I think there will be a lot of people to see our show. I'm really looking forward to it on Saturday night at 7.
Okay. Any last messages that you would like to convey here before we wrap up and then allow you to practice for your show or your upcoming shows? Maybe we'll start with Adam.
Just try to come by the show and have a good time, and hopefully we can be back here soon.
Yeah, come to see us, get a new experience, get inspired. I think that we can show how you can fulfill your own dreams. Remember, at Signmark Music.
Boom. Before we go, Signmark, last question. Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years?
Here again, at the studio with you, thinking about what has happened in 10 years.
perhaps make a new album with I don't.
Yeah, possibly. Maybe with you, something with you.
Feature Florence Armain. He does have a good sense of humor. Thank you so much for being here. We look forward to seeing your performance, and you too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Adam,
Thank you for having us.
good luck. And that was our conversation with Signmark and Adam Tensta, musicians who will be performing at the ASEAN Literary Festival in Taman Ismail Marzuki, Tim, on the 21st of March 2015 at 7 p.m. It's a show that you do not want to miss, and I heard that's going to be a surprise. I'm Florence Armain for The Perspective. Thank you.
Fighting with the picture, can't fit inside the frame. Shadow boxing fear that calls me by my name. Feeling, believing that I am something wrong, that I don't belong. They're pointing their fingers, they're painting me grey. I know I'm not worthless, I don't care what they say. I pray for direction, I'm tired of feeling alone.